Hey everybody, today is February 1st, 2023. I'm Gene, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Hanging with Uncle. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button and click that like button. It really helps our channel out. And hit that notification bell so you'll be informed of when we're putting new content out. And with that, let's get into it. I find it amazing how stupidity reigns on one side of the political aisle. I was watching yesterday how Romney McDaniel was reelected again as the chair of the RNC, and their platform is going to double down on their losing strategy of oppressing women's reproductive rights and other nonsense. For example, not only with that, I'll start with the smaller issue first, and we'll work our way up to the more stupid stuff that they're holding their hat on. Transgender athletes, like, that is really a big deal, you know. That is not a meat and potatoes issue. It is not going to, put money in my pocket or take money out of my pocket. It's a personal issue for people, whatever decision they choose to make, and that's their personal choice. That's their life. It doesn't need to be legislated. That is government overreach. Okay? And that's what I continue to see Republicans wanting to do, is practice government overreach. They practice, we're small government, we want limited government, and they want to use the power of government to basically affect everybody's lives to how they feel people should live their lives. Okay, it's such a non-issue and so stupid, but that's what they want to do. Another one, critical race theory. Okay, number one, first of all, it's not taught in our public education. It's not taught in undergraduate work. It is curriculum designed for postgraduate work. In other words, master's degree and above. So if you're going for your master's, or you're going for law school, or your doctorate, that's where you'll run into it, okay? Teaching the history of the struggles of black people in this country, from slavery to civil rights to Black Lives Matter. Those are not critical race theory issues. Number one, it's important to teach American history. Those issues are a part of American history because it happened. And the reason to teach it is not, to make you feel bad about yourself. If you feel bad about yourself, look in the mirror and ask yourself why you feel bad about the things that our country has done, the blood on the hands of Americans from the very beginning, because our founding fathers were all slave owners and had the opportunity to abolish slavery at the beginning of this country, and they did not do it. So it's important to understand why and to let people know. And it's not, again, to make you feel bad. It's to understand why it happened and why we don't need to do it again, so our posterity does not go out into the world and try and repeat the same mistakes that were made from the inception of this country. Okay, so if you feel bad about learning that Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on the bus, look in the mirror and ask that person the question as to why you feel so aggrieved against. The issue is with you, not with what's being taught. And the bigger issue is women's reproductive rights. They want to double down on infringing upon a woman's right to make her own medical decisions with her doctor, just like we all get to, okay? When I go to the doctor, the government's not involved. Neither should a woman when she goes to the doctor to talk about family planning, her reproductive rights, and what's going on with her body. Okay, that's not my business. It's not your business. It's between a woman and her doctor. Period. End of discussion. If you feel otherwise, again, the problem is with you. It's because you want to control what people are doing, which is government overreach. I don't subscribe to that theory. I don't want it. I don't want it imposed upon anybody in this country. And the shellacking that Republicans took in the last election over that, ever since the Supreme Court overturned Roe, is proof of that. I mean, Kansas, that super red state, overwhelmingly voted to protect women's reproductive rights. And yet they still want to go down that path of trying to, interfere with a woman's right to choose. Okay? The big thing is, once a heartbeat is detected, or 6 weeks, and blah, blah, blah. Number one, I have 3 children, and not one of them did their mothers know at 6 weeks that they were pregnant. A lot of times, the women don't know that they are pregnant until past the 6-week mark. So, again, you're practicing medicine without a license, trying to regulate what women do with their doctors. It's an individual case-by-case basis, and people need to stay out of it, period. But if you dumbass Republicans want to keep going down that losing path, be my guest. Again, I'm probably going to beat this dead horse, but again, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm registered no party preference, because it's the issues that are important to me. I don't care about a party. I don't play politics like I choose a sports team. Okay, it's not about my team winning. It's about the issues that face Americans and how government is involved in that. So, again, I vote on the issues. And as far as a woman's right to choose, which candidate supports that, which candidate does not support that, is how I make my decision on who I'm going to vote for. And I have not heard one Republican step up and support a woman's right to choose. So guess what? There won't be a Republican I'm voting for. Again, it's about the issues, not about a team. All right? So you keep going down this losing path, and you'll keep losing elections. And I'm not mad. And if it was Democrats going down this losing path, I wouldn't be mad, because it's about our personal freedoms and our right to choose and live freely without government interference and overreach. So that's my opinion. I think Republicans are dumbasses. When I say Republicans, I mean elected officials, party people, not my neighbors in the neighborhood with me. They don't have any say as far as what government does. They vote for who they want to vote for, but they don't get to choose or make those decisions for other people. So when I say Republicans, that's who I'm talking about. And they're a bunch of dumbasses, and I'm going to continue to vote for the candidates that support our freedom and our rights. And right now it looks like, especially under Romney McDaniel again and the RNC leadership, guess what? You're going to lose again. You're not getting my support, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you stay in the minority, you dumbasses. So I'm Gene. Zane and I will look forward to seeing you on Friday. Be safe, and we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.